Hey y'all, I am here. My computer was being an absolute asshole and took forever to boot up. I don't know what this iMac was thinking or why it was taking me through all the rigmarole, but I'm just getting my water together, making sure my boobs not showing. Okay, let me know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I hope everyone is having a great Friday so far. Let me move these extra headbands out the way so I don't be knocking stuff over as I'm sitting around here. But hello to everyone. I want to make sure my stream is right. Make sure that is right. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh. I'm like, I can take it off. I be forgetting sometimes that it's up there. But hey, everybody. Hello. Everyone. Y'all know 10 p.m. always means 10 p.m.-ish, okay? It's the ish that is always, I'm always out here by 10, you know what I'm saying? 10 o'clock. It's 10:10, 10:11. But yeah, my whole computer was acting stupid. I be forgetting what side stuff be on. Was acting crazy and wouldn't boot up. Well, it was booting up. It was like updating or whatever. So that just took forever. Okay, so I've been sitting here for like 5 good minutes, but I had to wait for the computer to come on. But hey, Sabrina, I can't go through our names. It's his team too much. But I hope everybody's having a great Friday. But hello to everyone. I'm watching 90 Day Fiancé. I'm gonna get. Is it a new episode of 90 Day Fiancé? I thought that was last week's episode. I'm not sure. But hey. What was everyone up to before live? I was laying down. Hey, who else? Okay, y'all can all hear me. First time live one of these corners. Tamara, your first time. Tamara, you been here before, haven't you? I thought you had at least right, my no visible boobs. Thought I missed something. I'm here. Just took me a little bit of time or whatever. That's all. But hey, Celeste's here. I think it's my mom and Celeste's here today. But hey, okay, again, it's about to be the weekend. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no snow here. It's just everything that's going on or whatever. I had to put in I left my purse. Oh, my purse in the room. I had put wait, let me pull it up on here. I need to see stuff too. Cut my volume off. But what is everybody up to? If you have questions, remember to put the word question and then your question, just so that I can see it better. We have lots to discuss. So much happened. So much has happened. This week, okay, between y'all, as the thing said, Cardi B, Kevin Hart, the R. Kelly situation, Tyler Perry paying people else ways, all that stuff. Hey, JJ. Hey, Starlet Gemini, Sharon Gumpton, Clarissa Earl, with Michelle Williams breaking up with her boyfriend, with her fiance, and all that stuff. Just stuff, okay, just stuff to discuss. I said, because what if nobody had no questions? Am I gonna still talk about certain stuff? You know what I'm saying? I was gonna do a video about Michelle Williams, but I was like, I don't feel like it because I was like, I came home and I feel like talking because I want to save my energy for the live. So yeah, wait, where's my screen be freezing sometime, y'all? Let me just be sure that it's here. The stream is good. Okay, but hello to everybody. Are we going to talk about Michelle Williams? Yeah, I guess I'll start with Michelle Williams since that was the first question. So Michelle Williams, y'all know, was engaged to the dude Chad Johnson, who was a pastor. He was a spiritual, I think it was also like a spiritual coach or something with the football or basketball people or whatever. They are no longer getting married. I'm not surprised that they're not getting married. Hello, everybody's popping in. I'm not surprised that Michelle and Chad broke up. I feel like I saw it coming, because the I don't want to call it the reality show curse, but I feel like I only watched the first 2 episodes of the Chad Loves Michelle reality show that comes on, and hey everybody, I just watched the first 2 episodes because after the first two, I was like, I don't think they should be doing this. Like, I don't think they should be getting married, nor do I think they should be on the reality show at this point in time in their relationship. It was like, how did y'all just get engaged and y'all already in counseling? Do you believe Michelle broke up with him, or I think it was mutual. I don't think it was like, I don't think one person broke up with the other. I think they realized that they were not supposed to get married. I don't think either of them was like I don't want to be with you, you don't want to be with me type of thing. I think it was a thing of just they knew they wasn't supposed to be together. Okay, at all. And so I just wasn't surprised. And some people were saying they thought he was shady or he seemed a little shifty or he didn't look trustworthy or whatever. I don't think that's what it was. I was listening to Alex and Chris earlier on my way home from work, and Alex gonna say he thinks somebody kidnapped that a white person kidnapped Chad and he really mixed. Chad do look mixed. He don't look white. Like he absolutely does look like he can be mixed or whatever. But I mean, she'll bounce back. I also feel like just the conversations and the disagreements that they were having, just kind of was like they ain't meant to be just shit. Like they ain't, you can be older and want to be married and, be ready to settle down, but it has to be with the right person, From her saying to him, you don't get how some black people talk to him, asking her if she took her medication. I'm like, right there, y'all don't know how to communicate. Like, it's too early on in y'all marriage or in y'all engagement and y'all relationship to be having those kind of questions. Also, I feel like with her having depression issues, I think she needs to work on her first. Even though she's probably dealt with different things over the years of her dealing with her depression, I still feel like she wasn't fully healed in many different ways. I feel like she still had different issues as far as her depression, because as they was on the show, she kept, to say, let's not get married, giving the ring back, whatever. He kept saying, no, let's be together. And he was even questioning, like, is he going to always have to deal with her having these depressive episodes, and in her depressive episodes, he going to have to deal with her wanting to, like, break up with him. When he said that and she said that, I said, they're not going to make it. They're not gonna make it. I mean, but they tried. So I'm not at all surprised. Question: I'm not surprised by Cardi and Offset. I'm gonna wait to talk about Cardi and Offset, just because that's gonna be a long conversation. What are your thoughts on Eva saying Kandi shady and wanting Phaedra back on Real Housewives? I feel like Eva need to shut up. Eva ain't been on the show long enough to have those kind of opinions. Phaedra does not need to be back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She just doesn't. Phaedra can't come back. I don't think Phaedra is in contact with anyone. Phaedra coming back will just throw off the dynamic of the show. They would have to get rid of certain cast members just to bring Phaedra back, and then it just wouldn't seem realistic. Like, Phaedra is gone the same way Deshaun ass is gone, the same way, Lisa Wu ass is gone, the same way that Kim Zolciak is gone. Let her stay gone. Like, let her stay over there in her own little land, be to herself. Do I think Kandi is shady? I think all the ladies are shady. So I'm not going to want to say, oh, well, does Kandi? No, it's a shady show. Like, that's the weird part. People act like Kandi. It's just the thing that they've never seen Kandi act this way, because it was always a Phaedra, a Sheree, a Kenya Moore. They don't have that now, and so she knows something pertinent about a guy someone is dating, and so they are following that story. I don't think it's a thing of her being particularly shady. I think they all are shady. All of them. But I think Eva is Eva shady. So, I mean, Shade Queen, she can't talk. At all. So, it is what it is. My lip color is Fenty Beauty, the Stunner Lip Paint. I think I got something on my lip. They're going to leave that alone. But it's the Stunner Lip Paint that I have on. Somebody delete out Wave Jenny, because I don't know why. I don't even know what that thing is. All I know is Chad's sister's not a fan of him being with anyone. And see, I just stopped watching it. I could, because it wasn't even that it wasn't entertaining. It wasn't that I needed something more from it. I felt like it just wasn't the right time for them to have no show at all. I thought this was, so I was like, I watched one episode. I was gonna review the show too. I watched one episode and I was like, I don't know about this. I need to watch the second episode. And I watched the second episode and I was like, nah, I won't do it. I won't deal with it at all. Andy said the majority of the cast refused to fill Phaedra, and that's why Phaedra can't come back. Kandi always been shady, and two, no, I don't. Kandi not more shady than anyone else on the cast. People don't like Kandi. That's the thing. I don't mind Kandi, so I don't see her in any different light than I see a Nene, than I see a Portia, than I see a Phaedra. I mean, they all are shady, so I don't know why people are acting like, oh my God, this is such a great show, and Kandi is so shady. No one can say that Kandi is more shady than Nene has been over the years, that Portia has been over the years. They all are shady, so I mean, everybody can miss me with the whole Kandi so shady. It's a shady show. It's a shady show. I mean, come on now. We're gonna act normal. I've never liked Phaedra. Me neither. What is something that made you happy this week? That today was Friday, and I gotta go to work. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. That's made me really happy. I mean, I have happy moments all the time. It can be something as simple as my mama answered the phone and we had a whole little laugh and a chuckle. I got all my Christmas shopping done. That made me happy. Like a few different. I went out and hung out with Reba yesterday. Some real quick. I had me a little drink or whatever. So I had a couple things that made me happy this week. If Phaedra and Kenya came back, they need to come back like Bethany, not like Sheree. I do think they're gonna bring Kenya back next season. I do think they're gonna do that. I don't see them bringing Phaedra back simply because the reason Phaedra left is she did something messed up and no one wants to deal with her. I don't see her, and I think Phaedra is far removed from the Housewives. I think she got other things going on. I don't know how pertinent they are to her life, but she doing whatever else. I don't think anyone is thinking about bringing Phaedra back except people who don't like Kandi. I think she feels guilty about the breakup just by saying she doesn't want to destroy another relationship. I think Michelle realized that she needs to do some fixing on her own. She needs to fix things within herself and get her own self strong enough to where she's not, in another relationship that won't work out. I think the thing is, I think she may have realized that she's not all the way unbroken. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody. But I don't think it's a bad thing. I think because if she would have got married, it could have been worse later. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, you really, really, really in love. You feel like a person did you completely wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with someone saying, I'm not ready to marry you. And that person saying, and I'm not ready to marry you either. And they both go their separate ways. So I think it'll be fine. The thing her friend is not her biggest fan, but she was put up. She was put her answer by producers. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. And Andrea, question: do you feel about Angela Simmons talking about her son's father death on the? How do I feel about Angela Simmons talking about her son's father death on the new season of Grown Up Hip Hop? I think she has to. I think that's a part of her life. That's a part of her reality. If she was to not talk about it, I would be disappointed. And people have to realize that it's okay sometimes to talk about and to, when you're on a show and that's something that happened in your life, you're going to have to talk about it. So I think it may be therapeutic for her. I think it may give people a different light into him. And I think it may, just kind of shed some light on losing a parent. You're a single parent now and your child's father passed away. I think that's not a topic of conversation that some people talk about a lot. So I'm interested to see how realistic they're going to be. I don't think she should be allowed to completely just ignore the whole situation. You can't ignore it. So I want to see how it plans out. I think with Kandi, it's just because she sided with Apollo, had his assets. She didn't have his assets, so that's not true. The stuff he had at their house was really stuff between him and Todd, for one, and it was like dirt bikes. I don't think that that Kandi hid Apollo stuff. I also don't think that she chose Apollo's side. I think when you are a husband and wife, or even a boyfriend and a girlfriend, or you're friends with other couples, the dude is usually closer to the guy, and the girl is usually closer to the girl. And if that couple breaks up, sometimes you still choose your side. Nobody should be upset with Kandi because her husband is friends with Apollo, and she didn't shun Apollo. I see things differently. Are you dating? Yes. Question: do you think if Cardi goes through the divorce, she will have to pay Offset? No. Not at all. I don't think Cardi B and Offset divorce is going to be like who is going to be money related. I don't think that's what it is at all. I think their divorce will be basically, well, let's see. It's this. Well, we'll discuss. Okay, we can discuss it because it's 10:25. It's fine. So Cardi B and Offset, her announcing that they're no longer married, no, that they're separating, and that it will take some time for them to get a divorce. I was shocked that it happened so early. I did not think they would break up for a few years, honestly. I knew they wouldn't last forever, but I didn't think it would happen so soon, only 1 year into the marriage. So I didn't think that. But Offset has a habit of just, he's community dick. I don't know how else to say it. And, he just needs to get himself together. I think they tried to make it work. It did not work out. And I don't think anybody can say they haven't met somebody and they hit it off real quick and things move really, really fast. And oops, we're pregnant. Well, let's get married. Let's try to make it work. And it don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the divorce will have anything to do with money. I don't think they're going to be fighting over nothing. I think they kept their things separate. Okay, I think Cardi had her own money. He has his own money. And neither of them are going to ask for spousal support. I mean, he going to have to pay child support. I do think that's going to happen. But I don't think it's going to be anything like, oh, let's fight over, how much I'm going to pay her. I don't think it's going to be that at all. I think people want them to be like beefed out. And like maybe it'll be, some crazy dragged out fight between them two. I don't think that's what it's going to be. I think Cardi just realized that he ain't shit. Like, I think she realized that. And then she just kind of said, you know what? I'm going to have to deal with him not being shit. And I'm either going to stay with him and work it out, or I'm going to leave him. And then the new set of rumors with him messing with them girls, the little FaceTime thing they were showing. I do think those text messages was fake. I know that FaceTime was real. And I don't think I think she was over it. She was completely over it. And then she was like, you know what? I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I respect him as my daughter's father. We tried to make it work, and it didn't work. So, I mean, I don't think it was nothing more than that. But sometimes people like to make things be a bigger deal, and I don't think they want to do that. But also, need to stop cheating. I love how you said real side chicks of Charlotte is amazing, ratchet, and the YouTubers who review shows is gold. Thank you. Right. Real sad chicks of Charlotte. People was in my comment section like, I can't believe you reviewing this show, and did you stop reviewing the 911 show to review this show, and you reviewing this show was giving it ratings, and I was looking like, that's not true. First of all, I think people fail to realize people who review shows review all kind of shows. The sad chicks of Charlotte ain't no different than Love and Hip Hop. It's sad chicks on Love and Hip Hop. It ain't no different. The only difference is they way more ghetto and they have way less money. And I said it because I'm like, that is gold for reviewers. Simply because people usually watch reviews on YouTube to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? To be entertained. And that show is so horribly ratchet that the jokes write themselves. And for me, I felt like when it was suggested to me, I was like, I don't know if I want to watch, and I know it's gonna be horrible. I remember seeing the girls on The Breakfast Club like last year, and I was like, this show can't be real. And I feel like they not on a network show. That show will never get picked up to be on TV. ever. That's why the show is on YouTube. The show had been in production for over a year. They were on the Breakfast Club last year, in like June or something like that. I forgot the month it was. I may just have. I may just be tripping. I don't know why I think like something red on my lip. But, the show had been in production for, over a year since last year. And it wasn't picked up by anyone because the show was too ratchet for TV. But it was perfect for YouTube. It's so much crazy things on YouTube. And, I like to watch a show that's crappy, but make it funny when I review it. And so the way I review the show, people love it. You know what I'm saying? People love it. The show is horrible. This is horrible, but it's gold if you are a YouTuber who likes watching shows and putting your own spin on explaining it to people. So I'm gonna keep reviewing it. And again, I don't have to get, people love to be like, you know what? No, watch this one show, and then it get 5 views. I don't have time for that. I can't review a show. The good shows that all my reviews don't get, like, all my reviews don't get high numbers as I want them to, but I'm reviewing shows that make it worth me reviewing. You know what I'm saying? I can't review every single show, but I was like, I stopped reviewing 911 because people wasn't watching it. So I don't have time to review a show that come on a day when it's 5 other shows that comes on and no one's watching it. But I'm up until 4, 5 o'clock in the morning because I'm trying to watch shows that 5 people want to watch. My Charlotte one got like 2,000 views in one day. It makes sense for me to review it, and my reviews are hilarious. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. He should have paid for Sheena. Question: how do you get the story so quickly? I follow you on all my social medias because you have the breaking news. I'm subscribed. I like, on Instagram you can subscribe to celebrities. So like it sends me a notification when they post something. Not all of them now. I do it for like Cardi B, Beyonce, who else? Like Cardi B, Beyonce, a couple people. But I scroll regularly. I'm lucky enough, Sam Jason, one of my moderators, she's not here right now, but Sam sends me stories. People who know I review stuff, but they also know I be working, they send me links to stories all day. So some stuff I found on my own, some stuff they send me, and then I go investigate, and then I'm like, okay, let me post it real quick. So I try to be on top of it as much as I can, because it's literally, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? And like my mama sent me today, because she happened to be off work, she sent me the Michelle thing. And I'm like, okay, quick, type it up, post it. You know what I'm saying? Even the Kevin Hart thing, type it up, post it. Because if I see it, I try to report about it. Some stuff I wait to see if it's real news or not. Like the Kevin Hart thing, I posted I came home, did my video, and as I was uploading it, and then my video was saying, like, he said he wasn't going to apologize. He was saying that if they won't let him host, it'll be fine or whatever. And as it's uploading to YouTube, Kevin Hart is on social media apologizing and said he gonna step down. So I'm like, well, God damn it, you know what I'm saying? Not just so that's why sometimes I wait to do stories because I don't want to have to retract something or I'm missing something. So that part be kind of crazy because then everybody be in the comment section. Well, he said he wasn't. I'm like, well, God damn it, I recorded this before he said that. So it'd be crazy. So I am lucky enough that people send me stories because they see different stuff, and I'm like, okay, I can look into it. Some stuff I read, some stuff I don't. Some stuff I don't care. Like the Safari and Erica Mena, I didn't care, didn't give 2 fucks. So I just didn't follow the story at all. Well, I just lost. Oh, the questions be going so fast, Jesus. Officer's going to get a huge chunk of her money, her fault for marrying a man that had already cheated on her. I don't think that. Look, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. I was shocked they seem so happy in their videos. They did, but think about this. Everybody be, looking happy in their videos. Everybody. We think about, when did we see Jay-Z and Beyonce looking, lost and discouraged? Meanwhile, they damn near broke up. And, he was cheating on her and she was depressed. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith had a whole separation. Okay, took a whole long ass time off. No one knew. it's a thing of people let you in what they want to let you in about. And the thing about it too is sometimes a person is happy on Tuesday because they've been working it out. But on Thursday, you know what, I'm over this shit. Okay? Because you happy until you're not happy. Sometimes it's not a thing about not being happy for a while. Sometimes it's about we keep having these unhappy moments in between being happy, and then eventually those unhappy moments build up too much. You're like, you know what? I ain't happy no more. So I know I loved you yesterday and I still love you today, but we can't be together. So, I'm not surprised about it. I'm glad Cardi B got enough foresight to see the relationship needs to end. Some people are meant to be in your life for specific reasons. She was supposed to get with Offset just because she has her daughter. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the reason someone's in your life is for something that's far beyond what our minds can imagine. I don't think her mean Offset, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever, that she would assume that she would have had a baby and married. And what she should have done was she just shouldn't have married him. she could have just been with him. But at the end of the day, they was in love. They was in love. It lasted for how long it lasted. So I mean, it is what it is. They did get married in Georgia. They didn't get married in New York. I think she's gonna pull a Tiny. I thought that too. But it depends on if Offset straightens. If Offset gonna cheat, and I think she know that. But I also feel like because Cardi B only 25, 26. She's still young. Like, I made the craziest mistakes in my 20s. So I'm not judging Cardi as if she's a full grown woman who lived a full grown life. She hasn't. She has not. We don't know shit at 25 because we haven't really lived. Cardi B is just now starting to live and learn lessons. So people sometimes need to stop judging her from their 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old self and judge her like how they were when they were 25. I can't judge Cardi B too harshly because when I was 25, I could have also been married. I could have been wholeheartedly married to a man who had like 7 kids. Why? Because I was dumb as hell at 25. But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I had some smartness in me and I turned down certain things, but I still lived a life. You know what I'm saying? But at 25, I would have probably been just like Cardi. I told y'all, I didn't get smart until I was in my 30s. Okay, that's when all the bullshit and craziness and the rigmarole of my life died down because I just grew up. It's that simple. But, we have to remember Cardi B is just 25, maybe 26. So I'm not judging her as if she should know all and be all. That girl ain't lived yet. Okay? She hasn't. She blew up early. You know what I'm saying? So we have to remember that sometime. I think when Cardi brought her mom to the house last month, Cardi was being smart. I don't think that's true. We can't make it seem like she been plotting and planning this whole time. Maybe she really bought her mama a house. I mean, she may stay there, but I mean, that don't mean the house. I don't think Cardi B said, I don't think she went and said, you know what, I'm going to say I bought a house for my mama, but it's really my house. She don't have to do that because Cardi B lived in New York already. Offset lived in Atlanta. They already had 2 separate houses. So she don't have to buy. Y'all reading too much. Y'all reading too much in it. The side chicks of Love and Hip Hop will be brilliant. Love and Hip Hop is side chicks, if you ask me. I hope whoever directors, produces the show is paying for STD tests. I don't think nobody on that show had an STD test on the Charlotte show at all. I think they all look a little questionable. Do you believe the Safari and Erica relationship? I was on Instagram before I got on here, and Erica and him are somewhere on a little vacation, and she's posing for a photo on a horse, and her implants and her ass is showing. And I said, this is so storyline-ish. I mean, it's so we in love adjacent. It's so we need some attention, so let's do this together. The reason I do think Safari wants to be with somebody forever. I think the fact he dated Nicki Minaj for so many years is the reason he still wants someone new. However, he's on a whole reality show that's about attention. And Erica Mena is a pretty girl. I get that. She's beautiful. She just has, in my opinion, she's a fucked up personality. And I can't really rock with her. I don't see Erica Mena as a genuine person yet. You know what I'm saying? I think the parts of herself that she's shown, she hasn't shown enough genuineness for me to understand why someone would date her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know she may be a great person, but you people have to. I was watching the Soul. Was it the Soul Train Awards? The Soul Train Awards. And when Stevie J was talking about Faith Evans, when Stevie J was introducing Faith Evans, I said to my coworker Shannon, I said, that's not Stevie J. That's Stephen Jordan. That's not that fool who we saw all on Love and Hip Hop with Jocelyn, with Mimi, with Respirator Girl, all them girls on that bull crap. That's a full grown man with a full grown wife, and he not for the bullshit. I don't see that in Erica Mena. I still see Erica Mena as the character she's playing on Love and Hip Hop. So until I see a change in her, I'm like, why would someone date her? She don't seem regular. She doesn't. Like, she just still seems like the personality Erica Mena from the show, and I don't like it. But I was like, Stevie J, it's a Stevie J and a Stephen Jordan. Okay, it's two different things. And I figured the reason Faith and Stephen Jordan got married is because he stopped being a character of himself. I feel like Erica Mena is still a character. I think Safari is a character too, but he has more real, authentic moments than I've ever seen Erica have. So I think it's real on his half, but eventually he gonna see how fake it is on hers. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Oh. So yeah, people like my, I'm reading y'all comments, how y'all like my reviews for the Charlotte show. I'm telling y'all, when it writes itself. It really, really, really it writes itself. You can't even believe how much it writes itself. It's crazy. I like to review myself because I wouldn't know it. Right, some people didn't know about it. And the jokes just flow out. 911 had the season finale. I think a week or two ago. I still watch 911. The shows that I used to review and no longer review, I still watch them. I just don't review them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 911 is on. It's like on, vacation or whatever because of the holidays. I stopped watching half the shows I used to watch because I prefer your review. And that's the thing. Some people prefer the review because sometimes the review was more entertaining than the show. And for me, the way I do mine, it's as if you watched it. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I love it. Jason, funny. So, thank you, JJ. I love your reviews. You keep reviews entertaining. And I try to keep my stuff entertaining. My mom, she might be at home making her own video. What was your reaction when Star had that black baby? I wasn't surprised. I mean, I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised. I was like, when they kept on saying, you won't believe the ending, and they kept showing her in labor, I was like, that's going to be somebody else's baby. I didn't know it was going to be Noah's baby, but I said, watch it, it's not going to be Jackson's baby. So that part, I was like, whoa, okay. I was happy to see Cassie and Carlotta make up. I think that was really cute, because I was tired of the back and forth. I'm ready for the next. I prefer Star over Empire. I'll say that. But when she pushed out that black baby, I was like, girl, you didn't know. But even when she came, I didn't know. No, I promise. Jackson, I promise I didn't know. Help me. All that. But she said something that she said something that was really important. She said, when I went to my first appointment, they told me the wrong time frame. Like they missed, not diagnosed, but they told her that she was further on than what she really was. And she had never no one ever followed up on that. I don't know how. Because when you go to the doctor, they're going to say, you carrying, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, in the baby size will be different. Like, girl, bye. But people, that do happen. Sometimes people think they do in November, and they have a baby in September, and it's a whole different person's baby. But, I mean, it wasn't as if Jackson did not know him or her had messed around. Me personally, I would have said, let's just do a DNA test right now. Because, again, you've been with different people. But, you know what I'm saying? Everybody do stuff without thinking. But I was like, what? It's really somebody? It's Noah's baby? Oh, it's Noah's baby. When they had the end, though, when Noah, got the crack, I'm like, oh, why you going? You gonna kill the black daddy already? Oh, bastard. So, you know, it kind of made me say that towards the end. Well, one question, what did you think? Oh. Um, do you think Kevin Hart would have had the same struggle if he were white? I mean, the injury did forgive Eminem for his homophobic remarks. I feel like this. I had, you know, when I posted my video about Kevin Hart, I was like, I hope people get what I'm saying. And the crazy part about the comment section is so many people who I am assuming are gay. Because I've seen people say, you know, these straight people, this is crazy. I'm not here because of the bullshit. People get it confused. And I'm like, I hate when people watch like the first couple of minutes of a review and I'm not gonna watch this anymore because you're gonna piss me off. I'm like, but you don't even really know what I said. Like, you can't expect my first words to be like, you know what, Kevin Hart was wrong, he's a horrible person. That ain't what I feel. I do not feel that Kevin Hart is homophobic. I do believe the comments he made were inappropriate. I do think that. But I also feel like that was that man 10 years ago. He has since apologized for the bullshit. And not the bullshit, but he has apologized for what he saying was bullshit. He has apologized for it, and he should not be required to keep apologizing. That is the problem that I have with people who don't want to accept when someone has grew the fuck up. It's the same thing, case in point, Lil Mama, how they want a Lil Mama to keep apologizing about the Jay-Z that you keep saying, you know, 8, 9, 10 years later. That girl is different now. I mean, and something else, Kevin Hart wasn't on social media talking about gay people. Okay? The tweets that they were showing was literally him and his friend Wayne going back and forth at each other. Now, I'm not saying that makes them words he said correct. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I don't feel like a person who is homophobic would only have these kind of tweets talking to one person. He was literally talking to Wayne. Every tweet or every tweet was to his one friend. So that's one part of it. If Kevin Hart was white, he would not have these same issues solely because they forget white folk. I have people say, you know, what if it was a white person putting out racist remarks? There are people who are white who have said racist shit in the past when they were younger and they grew the fuck up and knew what they said was wrong and they have apologized. The key to that is when someone apologizes, if the apology is sincere, I can accept it. I remember Kevin Hart talking about this years ago. So for me, I'm looking like he apologized. I'm not going to keep holding that man's feet to the fire at all. But there are other people. Donald Trump is the fucking president. And he don't like black people. Okay? He doesn't. Donald Trump is a racist. Okay? And he's the fucking president. So I'm like, I need people to miss me with the bullshit of Kevin Hart is this homophobic, horrible person. That ain't what it is. He said some inappropriate shit. Okay? That he has already apologized for. And like he said, y'all took all that time to dig up these old ass tweets. Why won't y'all dig up me talking about it after the fact when it came up before? They weren't going to do that. What they did do today, though, they put up they put up homophobic tweets from Chelsea Handler, Amy Schumer, and one other white comedian. And, you know, people like, you know, see, this is how comedians do. Let's see how they, you know, treat these people. It's a whole other thing now. But I do feel like if Kevin Hart was white, this would not be an issue. I also feel like if, you know, it's just, my whole thing ain't even about race. My whole thing is the man, as he said, he had already addressed what he said. He had already apologized for what he said. And he grew up. That was 10 years ago. He's more mature now. Okay? If any of us go back to things that we said 10 years ago, we were like, I said that for real? I cussed the bitch out. I cussed the bitch clean out. Okay? During our high school planning reunion, like our 10-year reunion, the planning committee, I cussed the girl clean the fuck out. I remember like it was just, well, I didn't remember it, but I went off on her. I literally forgot about it. When did I remember? When the shit came back up on this day on Facebook. And I was like, damn, I said that. And I didn't say like anything like, racist or whatever. But I just cussed her out to the holly ho heavens. But I was older then. You know what I'm saying? That was me 10 years ago. This is me another 10 years. And I'm like, it was just, yeah, it was dumb. It was kind of pissing me off. Question: have you thought about remixing your intro song and picks? No tea, no shade. No, the picks I change every couple months. The song will never change. I will always have Karla's song. I used to have another one of her songs, but no. And the funny thing about it is when you're like, oh, you're gonna change your intro song. I'm like, what TV show has ever changed their intro song? You might update the pictures, but for the most part, a song for a TV show never changes. I think the only time I can remember one changed, I think A Different World changed. It was just more upbeat or whatever. I think The Cosby Show changed after a while, but that was so much back in the day. But no show now changes their intro, even if they change the picture. So I won't ever change the song because I feel like that song matches my energy. It matches me. But the pictures will change, So yeah. I swear Sam worked for TMZ. Look, Sam be on it, okay? I swear, me and Sam communicate at least 3-4 times a week because she just DM me stuff that she sees, and other people do too. But Sam is the only one that I'm like, because I'm like, oh, that's Sam, and it's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna get to it. So yes, she be on it. Do you think Trump had something to do with the bomb threats at CNN? No, I don't. I'm not gonna even go there. Because I don't want to do Trump stuff. I'm not a political person. Question: did you catch Michelle and Hillary's shade towards the Trumps? I will talk about that. I did watch former President Bush's. Well, I didn't watch it all. I seen clips of it throughout the day on Wednesday, and then on Thursday I did listen to the eulogy that the former President Bush did too about his father, and I kept showing. I'm like, first of all, Hillary did not even look his way, okay, and Michelle, she was like, hello, because what I'm saying. I'm like, no, but this is the thing. It's not even the Obamas. No one likes the Trumps. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one who was in that front row likes them. Some people do as I became president. I don't. But Michelle's face said it all. Said it all, honey, and so did Hillary's whole total ignoring him. I feel like the only reason that Obama and Michelle even acknowledged him in that way was because they were sitting right next to him, because it was in line, of the presidency, because Trump was president now, Barack was, and, it was Bush's daddy, you know what I'm saying? So no one, if they could have chosen their seats, that would have been an empty first row. Let's just say that. But I was like, ooh, Michelle. But Michelle is forever. And Michelle was still shady in a respectful way, okay? She's so graceful, even when she's shady. I love it. And even, Bush bringing Michelle candy. I'm like, I never thought I was the day where I liked Bush. It was like he wasn't a bad person. But I was listening to somebody else's. Who was I listening to? I was listening to Iz Rocks. And she was saying how, who would have thought that all these years later that people would be like open to Bush as like a not a horrible person or whatever. And she said also how she feel like he didn't want to be president, but he was groomed to be president because of what his father was. And, he went in, did his time, and he was out. And now that he was out of the presidency, he could be his normal, lovable self. But as president, sometimes, it's just different. Or whatever. Hey, Rain, I see Rain is in here. Right, they got my state looking at me. They do. We all got the finale moment. Let's see what else. Question. Oh, I just lost the question, y'all. Question. Are you going to watch the new seasons of Married at First Sight in Philadelphia? I will. I tried to watch Married at First Sight, the one with the pregnant people. It was too boring. It was too boring, and I feel like Danielle and Bobby ruined it because they so boring. I couldn't take. I'm like, I just can't. I can't take Bobby and Danielle. They too boring. They bring everything down. But yeah, I am gonna watch it. I need to put it on. Look up my DVR to see if it's on. Well, I think it's already set for me at first sight. So whenever it come back on, it should just automatically take. Um, but let's hope. Not all people in their 20s are dumb. Well, some of them are. Do you think Safari is gay? No, not at all. Side chick cast look like they need a bath. They do need a bath. They do. They really, really do. So they need a bath. I watched T.I. and Tiny after review and it was about one. I'm telling you, they really, really do. Question: do you think? Right? Do I think all men cheat? No, I don't. I think men cheat. I don't think all men cheat. Or I don't think all men always cheat. You know what I'm saying? I don't, it's like, do you think Barack cheated on Michelle? You know what I'm saying? Like, did Barack cheat on Michelle? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people in their relationships have their own crosses to bear. And, I can't judge. What I can say is, I don't know. I don't think all men cheat always, but I do think men have cheated before. Question: do you feel that Colton is showing his fiance nice cars, condos? I'd be so mad because why show me if you're not gonna give it to me? I think Colt and Larissa. I think Colt and I don't know. It's very, very weird. I saw the little preview of the next episode when she's arguing with his cousin, and I feel like Colt has probably never really had a girlfriend who was beautiful or his version of beautiful. And for him, he feel like I can't get her in America. So I have to deal with her from whatever country she's from. And I wanted to show her certain things because I think he know they need a second car because he don't want her to be hot. I wouldn't want to be hot either. But the mama said on the live thing how they had just moved to Las Vegas from somewhere else that wasn't really hot, and the air went out and they just hadn't replaced it. They just been doing what it is. I think he's showing her things because we can see what we want to get, and it could be something else. He don't really show her expensive things. She wants expensive things. When they went to the dealership, even though I felt like $23,000 for a new car wasn't that expensive, I think that's a nice price for the kind of car that was being shown. But he wanted to cash out $10,000, and so if you can buy a car outright for $9,000, I would like that because you don't want no car note, babe. Oh, babe, you don't want a car note. But the air work? Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? And even the apartment they looked at, it was a beautiful apartment. But my thing is, he need to be sure he can afford things. I don't know if he know how much stuff costs when he goes somewhere. Did she find that apartment or did he find that apartment? Because and truth be told, it was like $1,300 for an apartment. I'm like, that wasn't that expensive for that kind of apartment. So I think he's showing her things because he wants to keep her happy, but he also does not know how to keep her happy. So I just think it's funny. Do you think W will bring her actual baby? I don't know who W is at all. Do you think they will use her actual baby? Oh, I don't think she will. I don't think Star will. I don't think Star will have her new baby on the show simply because I don't know if her new baby is black or white. I'm not sure. So I don't know. I have to see. I saw a video saying Cat Williams started to mess with Kevin Hart. I don't think that's true at all. I really don't. I don't think Cat Williams is even. Because Cat has said some crazy shit, so he can't. No, I don't think that's true at all. At all. Even when Williams changed her theme song a little. Well, I ain't Wendy. So I'm like, but yeah, I'm not changing the song. I'm not. The song is my best friend's song, and if you don't like the song, you can just skip right on over it and keep it moving. But nah. Oprah and Wendy plus others change their songs periodically. Again, for those y'all who are new, I used to have a different song. I've only been on YouTube a year and a half. Wendy and them had the same song for years. Y'all, I'm like, I need y'all to cut it out. Okay, let it go. I'm not, ain't gonna hit it right now. But yeah, I'm not thinking about changing my song. I haven't been on YouTube long enough to be like, let me change it. Like, if you don't like it, it's like Tough Titty in the City. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I can't do it. Oh God. I just lost where I was. I know it was late, but I'm just finishing Basketball Wives last season. Don't you think? Christmas crap. That is I'm not gonna even, I'm not talking about basketball. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. I love the song is positive, right? Have you started the apartment search? I'm not moving simply because I plan to buy a house in a year, and I don't want. And the places I was searching was looking everywhere, and the amount of money I would pay doesn't make sense to spend that for a year when I want to buy a house in one more year. So I'm like, I'm just gonna stay here. I am gonna redecorate a little bit, so y'all gonna see some difference. Within the next, by the end of the month, stuff will be different. But yeah, I decided not to move and just to wait and start searching for a house to buy. I'll be searching for a house to buy this time next year. Versus moving, and then having to move again. It's just stupid. I didn't want to do that. So yeah. Whatever happened to if loving you was wrong, I don't know. And I keep asking myself the same thing. I think it usually came back on in January. And I just haven't heard anything about it. I haven't heard nothing. I almost, if somebody got Tyler Perry's number, call him and ask him, because I want to know too. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It just pissed me off. Danielle and Bobby are very, very boring. Did you talk about Michelle Williams? Talk about Michelle Williams in the beginning. Questions. Culture is cute, right? Culture is absolutely adorable. Culture looks like a baby Hennessy, like Cardi's sister Hennessy. She does favor Hennessy, which to me is funny because everybody said how my nephew DJ favors me. So this is very, very cute. It's very, very cute. But I think Culture is absolutely adorable, absolutely adorable. Barack and Michelle should have denied the invite. I don't think Barack and Michelle was going to deny the invite simply because of the respect they have for Bush. I think it was a great testimony to their integrity that they showed up and sat next to Trump. I think Trump should have not went. I think Trump should say, you know what? Don't nobody fuck with me. Like, I also he wouldn't, but yeah, I don't think they should have denied it because that makes Trump feel like, you know what I'm saying, they can't take me. It's like, no, we don't like you. We don't want to be around you if we don't have to. But we're not gonna let you keep us away from paying all that respects to, this former president, and we are on good terms with this man's son. So, I'm happy that they went. It was just funny, the little faces they was making. When you gonna do the review for episode? I haven't even watched Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta yet. It's on my DVR. It'll be up this weekend. I have to do the 2 Teen Moms. I have to do Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. I have to do Married to Medicine. I have to do Love at the Lockup tonight. So tomorrow will be a very, very, very busy day. After Comcast come out and switch out my internet boxes, but it'll be up by Sunday. By Sunday. Rain gonna say it's cold and pimps out here. It is. It's very cold in Detroit. It's definitely, it's in Michigan we say, if you have a hoodie and a car, that's a coat. But you need like little gloves, little scarf, okay? It's a little nippy. It's a little nippy. You know what I'm saying? Very much so. My mama back. We letting it go. Thank you. I like the song. The song is mine. Yeah, and I'm just trying to get y'all stuff. People, really be like, some people ask about the song all the time, like, whose song is it, who sings it, and all that other stuff. Oh, with my best friend, is the song. If y'all don't know, the song in my intro is my best friend, like, not my fake, like my best friend. Okay, who is she? That's my best friend. Okay, since elementary school, it's her song from her album, so it's gonna be there for a while, okay? And when I do change it, it will probably just be another one of her songs. But I'm not changing that song at all for at least the next 5 years. So if Oprah and Wendy and all of them, change their songs eventually, I don't think any of them changed it in the first year of TV. And the song is great. I don't know why. It's like, why would I change the song? Like, the song literally says it's about love and music. It's a beautiful song. So, you know what I'm saying? I love the song. I've always loved that song. Before she put on her album, I love the song. And, it's my best friend. So, I mean, I'm not going to, it's this. Anyway. But I love you all. Not about not liking the song, but you making an incorrect statement. All good. What? Robin? Not about not liking the song, but you make it. I don't know what that means. I'm going to just ignore it. Hey, Just Patches. Say, just tell me to say hello to one of the best YouTubers. Thank you. Question: What or why do you think your new girl to fuck buy shirt? So, well, I have different things out. So the girl to fuck buy shirts, the girl to fuck buy merch is up and available on my Teespring website. So I have hoodies, I have sweatshirts, I have the t-shirts, I have the mug, but they had like an off-the-shoulder sweatshirt, and those were the ones I wanted to put up first because I'm like, oh, they look so cute. And I think I can put. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it though, because I posted it today on my Instagram. Let's see if I can see this. Which, oh yeah, y'all can. Wait. Oh, okay. So these, I have the girl to fuck by. It's the hoodie. This is the off the shoulder one that I have, and it's because like this is the most expensive one, and but I wanted to just have this one, and I was like, man. So it's also the mug. And I had to spell fuck that way because I was like, I didn't want to, be out here with cuss words or whatever. There's a shirt. And then it's also like a little warm little sweatshirt. So, I'll do probably, boy the fuck by two eventually. And it was because the shirts, the amount of money it costs to make, and for me to make a profit, like the shirts are $42, I think it is. And for me, that's not that expensive. However, for some people, they don't want to pay that. But I'm like, it's really good material. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I don't want to put up something. They're like, that's so expensive. But I say, you know what? Whoever gonna buy it. And whoever not. So, like, I don't know how to put it. But, but that's why I didn't just do that one shirt. I also put the t-shirt. So they are all different prices, but the girl to fuck by, the mug, the shirt, the sweatshirt, the hoodie, and the off the shoulder shirt, they're all available. The off the shoulder shirt is the most expensive. That one is $43. Everything else is cheaper than that. I think the mug is like $15. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and I'm gonna do some more merch. You have more new stuff out there. Because I'm gonna keep pushing my merchandise because you know what I'm saying? I like my stuff. And hopefully y'all will support and y'all will buy it. So yeah. Wait, I just lost my place. And because I'm like, again, I felt like I didn't want people to think $45 for what? Oh my God, $45. That's so that to me it wasn't expensive. I like the stuff that I buy. It's just about that amount too. So I'm not, but it was merch. It's merch. Anyway, question. Thankfully, I was going to say you damn near 40. It's time to look for a house, but some folks will look at my opinion and shade. No, I mean, but even if I'm not almost 40. I'm almost 37. It's a difference. My sister now, but yeah, I'm not even gonna buy a house. I want to buy a condo. My thing is, I don't mind renting because the reason I was comfortable renting was because I don't want to have to do no yard work. I don't want to have to do any, shoveling the snow, whatever. And I'm still single, so I feel like there was no point in me buying a house yet. But I'm at a point now where I'm like, you know what? I'm more stable. I'm more chill. I don't want to be in an apartment anymore. And so I'm like, I might as well just buy a house. But I'm like, I didn't want to rush to do it. So many people rush and go out and buy houses for no apparent reason. Just say, I have a whole house. Okay. So, I'm saying, I wanted to buy one when I was ready. Because buying a house is more than just buying a house. There's so much that comes with it. The responsibility of stuff, or, and I'm like, I just wanted to be, again, I told y'all, I just, in my 30s, got grown up, okay? So now, I don't take it a shade, but I do feel like people don't have to rush and buy a house if they don't want to. Some people, because if you think about it, sometimes you spend down there your whole life buying a house because sometimes houses are that expensive. However, you can also sometimes buy a house and it's too much because you get it too quick. So I'm just chilling. I like apartment living. Somebody else does everything. My neighbor takes my trash out when I need my trash taken out. So but no, I don't take it a shade. But yeah. Where exactly is Duo? Duo, so I did a whole story time about Duo. Duo is located in Southfield. It's like on Northwestern Highway in between like 12, 13 miles. So it's out that way. And I just don't think I'll be going back. Like, it really just made me mad. They just get on my nerve. Yeah, Married to Medicine comes on Fridays now. I almost was not going to go live today because of Married to Medicine and also because of 90 Day Fiancé. So next week I may have to switch my lives to Saturdays. And if I do Saturdays, I won't be up at 10. Like, it'll probably be Saturday at like 8 or whatever. So I'm not sure. I will announce it later. When you say show, don't change the theme song. All good though. No. Oh. Okay. Question: how you doing this week? I'm doing good. I didn't have to cuss nobody out this week. I went out and had a drink with a friend. It was good. I've had many conversations with my mama. I requested time off for Christmas. It has been a good week. I decided not to move. I found the new bedroom set that I want. I found the new computer desk that I want. And, so it's been a really, really, really good week. Absolutely great. Yeah, a lot of y'all like the song. I thought she meant they don't change the theme songs immediately. It definitely helps with branding to not change too often. Right. Oh, question. Please explain Asian corned beef. Never heard of it. Okay. Asian corned beef here in Detroit is the name of a restaurant. Okay, it's like they sell corned beef sandwiches, but they also have these corned beef egg rolls. So it's the name of the restaurant is actually called Asian corned beef. It's not like Asian people making corned beef or whatever, but that's just the name of the place. And they have different locations. And I was driving home because the freeway was all messed up, and so I'm like, well, I want to get a sandwich. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna come up the freeway, whatever, because of the construction stuff, and I'm gonna ride down 7 Mile. And if it's not a lot of cars at Asian corned beef, I'll stop and get a sandwich. And when I rode past, I'm like, wait, it ain't there no more. So I was just shocked that it wasn't there. But it's a very popular restaurant in the hood here. It's not some sedity or whatever. It's in the hood. I need a footstool. 'Cause my feet be dangling. But and they have these delicious egg rolls. They have corned beef ones, they have grilled chicken ones, they have steak ones or whatever. They have different, it's like corned beef with Swiss, and it's so delicious. And even though other like little Coney Islands or whatever, they now have corned beef egg rolls, none of them taste like the ones from Asian corned beef, like at all. They just don't. So yeah, Asian corned beef is literally just a restaurant, like a little, it's like a Coney Island. But they serve corned beef sandwiches, and so that's what it is. But I mean, I'm gonna go to one. Well, they said that the location is moved down the street, so I'm gonna go get a corned beef egg roll and show y'all what it looks like one day. Because yeah, it's absolutely positively amazing. It's just so good. Yeah, those new shirts are. Yeah, I do like. Yeah, I was thinking about the new hoodie stuff is amazing. I'm gonna do this more stuff. I also, because I was looking at Bondi's stuff. I'm looking like I haven't done no new items in a minute. And Bondi had a whole bunch of new stuff. I'm like, let me get the girl to fuck buy ones together. And do some other ones. So I'm gonna add some more stuff to it. I'm like, I have a lot of items available, but I want to keep adding them, so the more people I get that are subscribers, you know what I'm saying, the more they'll shop here, shop there, whatever. So, it's good. Yeah, the off-the-shoulder one, I'm like, it's amazing. And I was mad because the off-the-shoulder one only comes up to a size 2X. And I'm like, that's going to be, but I can't control, what they have on the site. But, it is what it is. Oh, the adult live. I still want to do it. I literally just have to find a day to do it. Like, I was going to do Tuesday of this week, but when I came home from work, because when I came home from work Monday, I was just tired, and I did not review nothing on Monday. So when I came home Tuesday, I had to review stuff on Tuesday, and that's the only reason I didn't go live Tuesday, to do something, to be something. So I ended up going live Wednesday, and at like 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, and that was kind of cool. But I still want to do it. I need to write myself a note and remind myself to do it. I just have to. I want people to like send no one has like questions or whatever. So that's like, for me, the lives have to be y'all asking me stuff. Like, if y'all don't, I told y'all on here, when the questions are done, me ask, I'm logging off, because who wants to be on the live when ain't nothing to talk about? So I mean, if y'all have questions, again, ask them. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to have a particular adult one, but if you have a question, we can see where it goes and see where it goes. But we are still going to do it. I just have to pick a day to do it, or if somebody send me questions, I'll go live, and then there'll be a whole conversation. That's what it would be. Duo right down my list. I want the food. The food at Duo was absolutely delicious. That's the one. I started going there. It had to be 3 years ago. Not more than 4 years ago. And it was lit. It's because Duo is a lounge. It's called Duo Restaurant and Lounge. It's not Duo the club. It's a lounge. It's a lounge. Okay, it's always been a lounge. It's a little bar up front. You know what I'm saying? It's a little seatings or whatever. It's not a dance floor in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little stage for the band to be live, and in the back is tables and seating. So it's not like a club, like a dance club or whatever. So to go, I haven't been in a good probably 2 months. Like, the last time I went was probably one of the last times that Carla had performed there. But when I went last time, it just wasn't what it was yesterday. And but they have amazing food. Like, the food is really good, the drinks are really good, it's affordable, it's not too expensive. My dinner, I got the New York strip steak with loaded mash. I had a nice little giant peach, alcoholic drink or whatever, and the drink, they had happy hour drinks, which I didn't know. I was happy about that. The drink I got is usually $9, so I got it for $5. But my bill was only $29. So, I mean, I spent $30 on valet. Bastards. But, the food is really good. I even said, like, if I was to ever do a meet and greet in Detroit, here, I would probably have it at Duo. Because, what I'm saying, the spacing in the back is, is enough for people to, like, have their own table. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. So, but now I'm like, I don't want to go to Duo. You know, I would have to go see how the parking is. If it's not no space available, I'm not paying $10 to park. At all. Like, I ain't gonna do that. And then you get in there and it's loud head banging music, and I'm like, I can't even really enjoy my food. Reba was sitting, like, I'm sitting here, Reba right here. Like, she's right here. I couldn't hear nothing. We had to, like, we was like this the whole time talking. And girl, then he said down to the shaft. You know, it was we had to yell at each other, but sitting right next to each other. We could not hear. It was just the stupidest thing ever. So, Duo has, if you live here, you know, in Michigan, you know, closest to Detroit or whatever, if you have not been to Duo, they do have good food. And if you like clubs, you know, catch it one day on a good day. I don't know if this Thursday just happened to be the one day it was a girl celebrating her birthday and they got real wild and real loud and that's why they had security. I don't know. I don't know. The front of the club was, the front of the place was, it was packed like a club. And it's called Duo Restaurant and Lounge. And, you know, so it was weird. But, you know, if you, I may go on like a Tuesday and see how it is on a Tuesday. And if it's not bad on a Tuesday, I'm going to say, okay, I just can't never go back on no Thursday. I can't go back on Thursday, Friday, or no Saturday. I have to go either on Tuesday, well, just Tuesday. Because that's Tuesday. It's only that I can go in there and it's a lounge. It ain't loud and crazy. But I was mad about it. Ooh, I was loud. It was so bad. Question, do you think Rihanna from Teen Mom should buy a house? Hell yeah. She got 2 kids. Okay, she can. If you can pay for surgery, you can get a house. Okay, she absolutely, she need to, and that's something else I've always said. You know, I don't have children, so for me, you know, buying a house wasn't, you know, like, oh, you need space. I don't. I need more space now because I have a lot of clothes and because I'm just getting a little bit older. So that's why I'm like, okay, I need to buy a house. But even then, I want like a 2-bedroom condo. So, but I do think if you are a person with 2 kids, like you should not be sharing a 3-bedroom house, no, a 3-bedroom apartment with your mama and your 2 kids sleep in your same room. I think if you are on hard times for a little bit of a time, cool. When you trying to get on your feet. But I feel like eventually you have to get on your feet, okay? And sharing a room with your 2 kids is just not, you know, get a whole house, go get a whole house. Did you talk about your new... Oh, so y'all see this sign, right? That say just breathe. I did a little laugh the other day. It says just breathe. Just breathe. So y'all, I think I put a card up on my refrigerator. So y'all know I did I think like an IG post. I think I may have posted on Facebook too. I mean, not Facebook, on YouTube too. Where I said, like, when I'm having hard days or just when you know what I'm saying, I'm overwhelmed of you, just stuff going on, like, you just have to breathe through things. And sometimes if people took, you know, just 1 or 2 moments to inhale and exhale, it will calm you the fuck down. And so one of our Jaybirds, Sharon Walker, she sent me this gift to my P.O. box. And I was like, oh my, it was my Christmas gift. I was like, oh my God, it was so nice. And it's like a little wooden placard and it says just breathe. And I'm like, I just wanted to have it somewhere, you know, in here. So the best I could do was, you know, hang it up on the air conditioner plug. Because I wanted to like show off or what. I think I'll put it up somewhere differently once I rearrange some things. But I think it's so cute, you know. And then also people kept telling me that the J on Jaylee's Corner had came off, and I had no idea. I still don't know where that J went. I had to go find the box of that and get a new one because the box came like with 2 sets of letters. I don't know where the first J went. The whole first J just disappeared. But I love my Just Breathe sign. So yeah, someone sent that to me. Sharon Walker sent that to my P.O. box, and I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. So that is my new background placard. So yes, absolutely great. Is this great? Great. I think I just saw another question. I think my throat getting dry. I love when Detroit people explain stuff to non-Detroit people. And the funny part about it is I didn't even have a Notion yesterday to do the whole story time, whatever. I'm like, oh, I was just driving to work to say, and I was like, you know what, I want to talk about it. Record. And so yeah, but I'm like, Detroit stuff is kind of stupid. Thank you. Why? I want one of those egg rolls. I love corned beef. Look, this is the funny part of the corned beef egg rolls. So, excuse me. My old friends who smoke weed. One girl, I'm no longer friends with. The other girl I am still friends with. But they used to always go to Asian corned beef and get corned beef egg rolls. And I don't like egg rolls. Like, I don't like regular egg rolls at all. I'm not even too fond of bread. I didn't start eating. I used to eat sandwiches, like even hamburgers without the bread when I was younger. I didn't start eating bread on my sandwiches until I was like 18 or 19 years old. When my boyfriend at the time told me, "Girl, eat this goddamn corned beef sandwich and don't take the bread off. Don't be stop being childish." And I then started eating sandwiches with the bread on it. I'm childish. Anyway, but my two friends, Quan and Carlydia, they will always go to Asian corned beef, and they will come over here. They'll be high, and they'll be eating. I'm like, that looks so nasty, like, egg roll, and so for a couple years, like 2 years, they will be eating these egg rolls, and then one time, they was all hanging out, and they was like, just try one. Just go try one. So I was like, no, I don't want to do it. No, yeah. And we went out one other night, and we was drunk or whatever, and I was trying to sober up. And so I stopped at Asian corned beef, but I was going to get me a sandwich. Okay, they have great corned beef sandwiches. And I said, you know what? Give me one corned beef egg roll because they want me to eat one, and I think it's da. So I got my sandwich, got the one egg roll, went home. So I ate my sandwich, and I was like, watch, this is going to be nasty. I'm going to take one bite and like, ugh. So I took a bite. Bitch. Oh my God. It was so delicious. I was like, oh. That's how I was. I was like, and I'm like, maybe I'm drunk and I don't get it like in real life. But, they were really, really good. So I was then mad. I'm like, for all those years, I missed out on good old corned beef egg rolls when I was smoking weed with them. And so, and now everyone, if you live in Detroit, like, and you have never had a corned beef egg roll, you not from Detroit. Like, everyone knows about Asian corned beef. Like, there's one on the west side, one on the east side, and there used to just be 2 locations. I think now it's like 4 or 5 of them. But yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. But yes, it's delicious. Wait, my thing, I'll be popping away. 36 is closer to 40 than 30. That's why I said down there 40. I didn't say that was Well, no, I'm closer to 37. I'm gonna still keep saying I'm closer to 37. I'm not closer to 40. I'm not close to 30. I'm closer to 37. That's the difference. Hey, have you gotten to watch this year's YouTube Rewind yet, or do those? No, I haven't. I don't watch too much other stuff on YouTube, honestly. Question: what was your favorite gift you received as a child for Christmas? I mean, I remember one year I got a light bright. I mean, I've gotten so many gifts. I mean, I light bright because as a kid, I mean, I would just get we weren't spoiled, but we got what we wanted. But we also didn't want a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it wasn't like that. Like, I mean, I'll say I remember I wanted a light bright and I got a light bright. So I would say that was my favorite gift as a child. When you said you just said your feet be dangling, that is what I think about as a kind of short girl. Yeah, when I see your feet, and that's the thing. People, in my pictures that I take, I always have one toe pointed, and I think in real life one of my legs are is shorter than the other because I feel off kiltered, like when I'm standing flat footed. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm sitting in most chairs, or like right now I'm on like I'm the the bench that I'm sitting on, my feet are not touching the ground. Like, this is my feet touching the ground. Not 'cause I had to sit up and put my feet down. But like when I'm just like sitting, like my feet right now dangling. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's how it is whenever I'm sitting anywhere. My feet are always, and I don't like sitting all the way back in chairs because my feet dangle and I have to like push myself up off the seat because my feet not touching the floor. So even when sometimes when I sit in chairs and seats or whatever, I won't sit all the way back. I'm not gonna be no little person that you be teasing or whatever. Let me see. Name maybe do a restaurant lounge, but now it's do it's really is it's a whole club. Um, give me a give me a forum to pop up my questions. I have a whole conversation going. So let's DM me on IG. Lord Jesus. I'm 48 and I'm not a homeowner and never wanted to be. And yet some people do not want to be homeowners. Some people it's a whole task within itself. It really, really, really is. And I feel like, you know, I think I said before I think the past 2 years is when I started saying, you know what, I want to buy a house. Before that, I had said on many, 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 many occasions, I would stay in an apartment forever. I would move into better apartments, into bigger apartments, probably further away or whatever. But I didn't want a house. I just did not. It wasn't until about 2 years ago when I said, you know, I think I want to buy a house. And I'm like, but it's the process of doing it is, you know, it's tedious. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like starting all of that. But you know what I'm saying? You know, but yeah, some people don't want to. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Things are just different. People are different. I'll say that. People are different. Oh, my hands. I'll be air grabbing all the goddamn time. Yeah, Sharon was so thoughtful for that gift. When would you get a YouTube plaque? You don't get the YouTube plaque like for subscribers or whatever until you, I think, hit 100,000 subscribers. You get a placard. And I think like if a video hit like so many million views, you may get it then. But you know, even though I'm at like 1.8 or 1.9 million views in total for YouTube. But yeah, I know I won't get no kind of placard until I hit 100,000 subscribers. So that would be amazing. Like even now, I'm like struggling to get out of 10,000. But I feel like I got to 10,000 so fast. I figure it's gonna slow down a little bit. It's gonna slow down a little bit. It's okay. To continually, you know, gradually grow your channel out. But yeah, I can't wait to get my YouTube plaque when I hit 100,000 subscribers. Question I've been meaning to ask you: did you get your curtains and pillows from Home Goods? I love the pattern. Nope, I got both the curtains and the pillows from Walmart, and they weren't a set. I saw the curtains first. Wait, I saw the curtains first and loved them. Because I wanted to change up my apartment. I was gonna split up my sectional and all this stuff, and so I found the curtains, and then I was looking for pillows, and I just put in like accent pillows, and as I kept looking and looking, I looked through pages 20. I kept scrolling, and then I saw the pillows, and I was like, oh my god, the pillows look like they match the curtain. So it wasn't like a set. I bought them separately. Well, I bought them on the same day, but it wasn't like a set. Like you may see some drapes, and then it say, "Oh, people who bought the drapes also bought." No, I found the drapes, put them in my cart, and then took me like a little while to find those pillows, and they just so happened to have matched. And I think I was looking at solid color pillows, and then when I saw them, I was like, "Oh my god!" So when I got them in person, I was like, "Damn." They really do match. But yeah, I got them from Walmart. And I can't wait to change the color of the curtains in my bedroom, because that's gonna be a whole different thing. But yeah, Capricorn Nation. Yep, birthdays. My birthday is January 16th. So I'm a month and like 10 days out. So I'm a Capricorn. You really a picky eater? Absolutely. I'm a picky eater, and I don't like people like. I don't like people touching my food. Like, if you want some food, like, get a fork. Get a whole fork and get some and leave me be. But, like, I don't like don't put your hands in my stuff. Or I hate when someone like try to drink after me. I'm like, DJ, my nephew, is the only person who was allowed, not even allowed, but he was a kid. He would like, put his hands on my food and eat. He would just do kid stuff. He would eat the food for me or whatever. He would pick up my water. Did you have some water? Yeah, DJ. And he would take my water bottle and drink out of it. And I was like, but he's the only one who can do that. But I'm a very, very, I don't like my food to touch. Like, I need my food separate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm very, very weird like that. Because I'm just a little weird. I'm a Capricorn. My birthday is Christmas Day. Oh, is it? Yeah, Asian corned beef is the bomb.com. Asian, look, me, nor my mom, nor my sister, none of us live near an Asian corned beef. So when we go get corned beef sandwiches from there or corned beef egg rolls from there, we have to drive, 15, 20 minutes to get there. So, like 15 minutes. So we don't live close to one at all. We go there and we get them. What's one thing you can only eat if you personally make it? Eggs. I'm very, very funny about my eggs. Like, I don't like eggs from restaurants. I can get an omelet from wherever, but eggs, I have to make them myself. I need the right amount of pepper, the right amount of little bit of salt. I need them scrambled really hard, and I need like real cheese. Like, I want either some shredded sharp Kraft cheese, or a slice of Kraft. You know what I'm saying? A whole little slice or whatever. But I don't like eggs to other. It's weird. Sometimes I eat eggs the other people, and not in the omelet form, but like the scrambled eggs. And after I eat them, I just feel sick. But when I make my own eggs at home, I'm fine. So I can only eat my eggs. It's so weird. Question: What have you gotten from our stores lately? Oh, I have a few things. This shirt is actually from Torrid, and it's very, very loose. Like, I can order like two sizes down with them, and it's crazy. But it's stuff on my couch. It's stuff right there. It's still stuff over there. I've gotten a few things. I'm thinking of doing the video to I have to try the clothes on, record a video in it, and then upload. So I'm going to show what I've gotten. I fell in love with leggings from Torrid, simply because, and I hate when people think that plus size women wear leggings because they can't fit jeans. It's like, no, you wear leggings because they're comfortable in the winter. Like, they just are. I'd rather wear leggings in the winter and wear like jeans and shorts in the summer. But I love a good pattern. Okay, I love a good pattern. And Torrid has amazing pattern leggings that are not too expensive. So I love the leggings from Torrid. I posted a picture on my community thing on YouTube the other day of these red plaid leggings. I had the other purple pattern leggings on from there too, and they're amazing. Okay, and because it's cold outside, and really the most shoes I wear are UGG boots because it's cold. I can't wear my flats. I do not like wearing heels. I'm not a heel girl at all. Even though I like tall, boots, I like tall flat boots, okay? But yeah, through the winter, I'm always in UGG boots. I make throw on some gym shoes. I got some Shoto Adidas, and some Air Force Ones, but it's still, I just prefer UGG boots. So, but yeah, I've gotten a few things. I even went, because I remember that where Brooklyn kept asking about Rainbow. So I finally today went on the Rainbow website. I will say this. Some of their stuff reminds me of clothes that Dots had. So I kept saying to Shannon, so I'm like, I wonder if Dots was bought out by Rainbow. I'm like, because these clothes remind me of Dots, stuff that Dots would carry. So some of the stuff, it wasn't bad. I saw some cute little joggers, some cute little shirt dresses, some shirt dresses that should not have been they should have been shirts. Okay. I saw some cute stuff at a very, very, very affordable prices. But I didn't order anything. Like, I was like, no. I put some stuff in the cart, But I was like, I can't pull the trigger. I can't. Yeah, and I just ordered some more stuff from Old Navy. That stuff is coming, so I'm gonna show y'all stuff that I got. And I have a lot of sweatshirts and leggings because that's my attire for the winter. So, but yeah, I'm gonna show stuff off, Cynthia. Question: have you taken the time to stop and breathe? I'm proud of the consistency and discipline that you've demonstrated throughout your YouTube journey. Continue to be like, I do. I used to do videos. I used to do 5 or 6 videos every single day. And in October, I had did like 113. It was a stupid amount of videos. It was so many, but I was so tired, and I was up until like 5 a.m. every day. So now what I've done is, I keep having y'all great Jaybirds say to me, you don't have to post 18 videos every day. You don't have to try to get the video up, at night before whatever. We can wait a day or two. It's fine. We're going to watch it regardless. So what I've been doing recently is 1 day a week, sometimes 2. During the week, I won't do reviews. I'll come home. And I'll like catch up on other shows, or I may not watch anything. I may just come home and like sit and like read a book. I might come home and just FaceTime my mama talking to my mama, and that's my breathable moment. So I've decided to do that and make that be that. That's why you won't get reviews today, because I'm on live. I'm on here for like an hour and a half already, and I just said, on Saturday and or Sunday I'll do the Growing Up Hip Hop, the Married to Medicine, the Love After Lockup. I'm gonna do those tomorrow because I've done so much this week. I'm like, if I'm doing like 15 videos a week, I don't have to do, videos every single day. So that's what I've been starting to do. So those, like even yesterday, I went and had dinner with a friend. Even though I should have came home and like did some work, but I said, you know what? I need to take this breath. So I've been doing it a little bit more, and I'm appreciative that y'all have been saying to me a lot, take time to, to breathe. Like, you don't have to, be on here every single day because you give us enough. And I think that what I love is that people have been saying, like, you give us enough content in one day to where we can watch it, today and tomorrow. So I think that's amazing. So, I have been taking time to stop and breathe and kind of just, live in the moment. Like, when I get off of here, I'm not going to watch Growing Up Hip Hop. I haven't even watched Growing Up Hip Hop yet. I'm also not going to watch no show that I have to review. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to watch Chicago PD because I already watched Chicago PD. Did I watch Chicago PD? I did. No, I have to watch Legacies. I have to watch Legacies and Blind Spot. And then I'm going to go to bed. And I'll get up tomorrow and I'll, watch what I need to watch and all that stuff. So, I be doing it. I be doing it. I love my clothes for Christmas, but my New Year favorite was the Electric Diaries. I don't know what that is, but okay. I don't know what that is. Mama, yeah, Ma, you should make corned beef egg rolls for Christmas Eve. You and Veronica, not me though. Not me. I tried to make corned beef egg rolls in my house one time, and it's not as easy as you think. It's not as easy as you think because you have to get you have to first make the corned beef, and then to roll it the right way with the egg roll, and then make it stay closed, and then fry it. It's a lot. I'd rather just go to Asian corned beef and pay a little $2 and be fine. I'm thinking about purchasing the condo at home. Yeah, even when I buy a house, buy somewhere, I don't want to buy a house. I want a condo. I would only buy a house. Look, I will buy a house if by next year I have a good old man, okay, in my life. And I don't mean someone who likes me. We talking a little bit here. No, I mean like a real like partner, okay, who we gonna like be living together. I may get a house just so that if we be together, okay, the second bedroom won't be taken up by him. So, I just, but yeah, I want a condo as well. Probably 'cause I ain't cutting no grass. I ain't shoveling no snow. Okay, none of that at all. Question: are you done Christmas shopping? Do you go at it like that? Oh, I am not a person who likes to wait for Christmas stuff. I have everyone's stuff that I'm getting gifts for, and I said, I just said yesterday, when can I give you your gift, and when will you open it? Like, I don't want to wait till I don't want to wait till Christmas. But yeah, I have all my people stuff. I just have to bag it up, bag it up, and I'm just gonna take it to my mama's house, put it up under her tree, because if it's out of my sight, I won't keep thinking about showing it to them. And she's like, well, make sure you wrap it up, because obviously it can take it over there out of the box, and just say, here. And she'll be like, no. But yeah, I'm done Christmas shopping. I'm just waiting for one thing to come in the mail. And hopefully that'll be here within a couple of days. And it's because I added one thing to one of my family members' gifts. Oh no, I'm not done, because I have to give my uncle and my cousin something. But I have to figure out what to get them, and I have no idea what the hell to get, at all. I totally agree. Right, I totally agree. Houses are a lot of responsibility. It is so important not to bite off whether you can chew. Very cool that you are right. I'm marching to the own beat of my drum. Okay, my own little drum. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, Foxy One is also Capricorn. It's a lot of Capricorns. Okay. Do you have any off day from YouTube, or do you wait until you become totally exhausted to take a break? I do, but I don't. It depends on my YouTube schedule depends on the shows. Like right now, it's an easier time because a lot of shows are going on hiatus before the holidays. So that's why some of my content is more gossipy stuff, and like this my comments on stuff or whatever, because some of the shows that I review are on, hiatus until next year. So right now I have some free time, so I'm not as busy. So, but it's also helping me be more creative in talking about other stuff, other topics or whatever. And it may be things where if it's a day that no shows come out, I may just go live and chit chat for a little minute or whatever. But technically, there's at least one show that comes on every day. I just don't record every day because it's always one day after the week where I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like doing shit when I get on from work. I just be tired one day of the week, so I pick and choose which day that'll be. Okay. Even though that's why, I have to still do the 2 Teen Mom shows. The 2 Teen Mom shows came on Monday. I watched them on Tuesday, and I had the notes. I just haven't reviewed them. So I'm looking because Saturday, Sunday is like my catch-up day. So, I kind of I periodically, just, but before, I would get exhausted, and I would have to take a day off because I couldn't do nothing else. So I don't want to get back to that point to where I'm back to being exhausted and I'm just crying, oh my God, I'm so tired. I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I've had those moments of being exhausted because I did not give myself a break, and I'm like, no more of that. No more of that. So that's how I used to things, and now it's completely different. You talking about Safari's performance on the review was gold. Don't sleep on Walmart. I just set up my YouTube to try on plus size clothing. I love Tori. Tori is great, and so is Lane Bryant. You did tell me that Tori was, Tori definitely. Their stuff it's weird because I read some reviews of some of their stuff, and some people oh, they stuff from small, but some say they stuff from big. So Cynthia also mentioned that to me, and I'm like, well, I don't know. So when I ordered a shirt, I ordered a larger shirt. I'm like, so I can kind of see, and I'm like, oh, no, baby. I have an undershirt on here, so I'm not gonna show y'all my body, which y'all may see a little bra or whatever. But look at all this fabric. Okay, this is a shirt. So this is all the fabric of the shirt. So yeah, I was like, no. So that's why today I just wore this, with some leggings, and was it was what it was. But yes, it's a lot. Fashion Nova has the same clothes as Rainbow too. I don't like Fashion Nova plus size clothes because it don't really look like it's real plus size clothes. But you know what I'm saying. I heard they may have the same manufacturer. The same manufacturer. And they say Fashion Nova. No, not no. Wait, where did this go? I lost it. Oh, and Rainbow, and she is cheaper. The prices on Rainbow website was, I mean, they had a pair of pants, like a little jogger set with the pants was like $10. I was like, that's like Dots. So that's what I was like, that's like Dots, you know. And I used to love Dots. I really, really did. So I may order some stuff from Rainbow. I'm not sure, but what I'm happy is if you order stuff online, you can return it to the store. So I'm not going to the Rainbow store to shop. I won't do that, but I'll sure enough go back and return some stuff. I'm not gonna stress myself. Shelly B says, "What do you do for self care? You work very hard, which is commendable. Just wondering how you fill up before pouring out so much of yourself." I talk to my mama every day. I have to say, you know, she is my energy. Because just talking to her, you know, helps me. And some, like when I came home from work today, I didn't talk. I FaceTime my mom for like 2 minutes and I say, hey, because I FaceTime my mom a lot and I say, hey, I just want to see your face. Let me see it. So I did that today. And say, I'm at home and just chilling. I'm going to just not talk until I do my live. So sometimes I recharge by like just not talking. Sometimes I recharge by just chilling out. Sometimes I recharge by like going to my mom's house and just sleeping in my old room. Like I find different ways to recharge myself, and I relax more. Even though it's a lot, I do a lot. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot. I still be up kind of late reviewing, but I'm not up to 5 every day. But I'm up to 2, 3, and 4 3 days a week. So I've cut back and not been up till 5 a.m. 5 days a week, and then working from, you know what I'm saying, noon till 9:30, you know what I'm saying, and then I haven't been doing all of that. So I've just been kind of clearing myself away from making myself be too busy and forcing myself to say, hey, even though on Monday 4 shows come on, you don't have to watch all 4 shows on Monday. Watch 2 of them. Okay, review 2 shows, take your ass to bed. Okay, and me going to bed early, it replenishes me. You know what I'm saying? I drink a lot of water. I try to, you know, just stay positive, and I also have my mom and my friends pouring back into me. I even, you know, the conversation that I have with people on YouTube, it pours back into me. You know, so, you know, it balances. I'm more balanced now than I was for a few months. Like I would say from like June to October, I was overdoing it. Like I was completely overdoing it. And now I found a rhythm to where it works. And I just remember how I did not like when you go to a YouTuber's channel and they had one video up, and they only had that one video up for the past 2 days, 3 days. Now I'm like, well, damn, I want to watch something. Okay, I want to watch something. So I just like to put up a lot of content so that when y'all come to my channel, y'all have like 15 videos to watch. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just learning how to pace myself better to where I'm not going crazy. So yeah, I love the car conversation. Thank you. The car conversation videos really came from me just not having enough time sometimes to just like randomly talk about little stuff. So I'm very happy that people like them. Very, very happy. I wear heels if I'm going out somewhere fancy. I do not like heels at all. Like I just don't do it. Question: do you think that's Miss Deb from Growing Up Hip Hop real boyfriend? I do. Only because it was like pictures of them outside of production. You know, so I do think, I don't mean, but it's as real can get. Hey, Miss Lee, I love the ears. Thank you. I want to find some new head things to wear. besides my little ears or whatever. So I'm gonna be looking for some more stuff to put like that. Question. Oh, I already answered that one. Chicago Pizza is a great show. My mother puts with the keto powder and her breakfast protein shakes. See, okay. Hey, Quan. Her comments saying people should kiss on TV. Look, when Miss Deb and that man kissed, I told her it was an octopus and a dolphin. It was a whole octopus and a whole dolphin. And I was like, it was seeing too much and I ain't like it at all. Okay, at all. At all. It was just too much. Hey, Pamela. Question: have you put up a Christmas decoration yet? Nope, and I ain't gonna put up none. I'm not a decorating Christmas person at all. I don't have a tree. I don't even have any Christmas decorations. My mom decorates her house. My sister decorates their house. I'm like, I don't need to. I don't. Yeah. I'm not. I've enjoyed decorating the tree at my mom's house or my sister's house, but I'm like, at my house, nah. I'm good. I don't do Christmas trees. Growing up with that same, growing up, that was a Christmas music singing the hot dog. Yeah, my mom and my dad always, every Christmas it was Christmas time at my parents' house, and so, I've never liked Christmas music ever, but my parents would force me to enjoy it or whatever. So I don't do that much at my house because I know when I go to my mama's house, I'm gonna have to deal with it. Even the last Christmas before my father passed away, I had videos of my mom and dad singing Christmas songs. So I was watching some show I was watching, and the song that my mom and dad sang the Christmas before he passed away came on. Bust out crying, and I just out the blue crying or whatever. So it's weird that I'm like, that could be one reason why I'm not into Christmas as much as I used to be. Well, not even used to be, but not as much as I wasn't before. But I know for a fact that when I go to her house, she's gonna have on Christmas music. She's gonna have on the Temptations Christmas, the Jackson Christmas, all that stuff. She's gonna have cookies and milk and eggnog and trees and all that stuff. So I'm like, my house is is neutral. Because when I go over there, it's going to be a whole bunch of Christmas stuff. So, yeah, I don't put up Christmas decorations at all. Did you just assign your mom? Yeah, I did. My mom and my sister have to make corned beef egg rolls. All day. Have you ever been to Grand Rapids? I live in Arkansas now, but Grand Rapids I've been there once, but not too much. You sound more excited to give them the gifts than receive. Yeah, I'm 36, so I don't really need gifts like that or whatever. But my mom got me a pair of Ugg boots, and whatever behind me, I can't grab them, and I love them. I was wearing them saying yesterday, and I'm like, but I'm not a person. I feel like I'm too old to be waiting to open a gift that I already have for someone. I'm like, just open it right now, and I don't want to wait to open my gift. I'm gonna open it right now. But my mom does not want me to do this. So my mom lets me open my gift. She used to let me open my gift on Christmas Day at midnight. So I'm like, I ain't getting up early. No, I ain't gonna do all that. So it's just different. But yeah, I'm very excited to give them, because this is the first year that I've gotten gifts out the way early. I wasn't scrapping and surviving, trying to get expensive gifts or whatever, or get gifts in general. I'm at a point in life where everything is easy. I'm not struggling, and I've never really been struggling or whatever, but YouTube has really financially helped me, okay, to where it ain't no foot on my neck and I can breathe easy, okay. So this is the first year, not ever, but in a minute, where I'm like, you know what, this is what I want for so and so, and I'm gonna get all their stuff at once, and I ain't gotta worry about when I get paid. But I can't get that to that. So I'm it's a better year. It's a better year. But yeah, hey Alex. But yeah, I'm not too pressed about what gifts I'm getting. I'm more pressed about what I'm giving other people, because the stuff I want for me, I'll just buy it. Absolutely, positively. Question: am I the only one that? Yeah, 2018 flew by. I'm like, I don't know where this year went. Like, it flew by, like, just like the wind. It's, and it's all, like, Christmas is like tomorrow. Even though the 1st of December was like yesterday, Christmas is tomorrow. Like, that's how fast, this year's went. It's kind of crazy. I don't know why. I'm so about to say this in Alex's voice. As a lipstick lover, what texture do you want your lipsticks to have? I like my lipstick to be smooth. Like, I don't want to feel like when I'm talking, I can feel my lips cracking because the lipstick is dry. Okay, some liquid lipsticks dry out your lips, and as you talk, your lips just feel dry. Okay, or when you don't have lipstick on, your lips look dry. So I like a nice smooth lipstick that doesn't like mess up. And that's why Fenty Beauty is like, it's so perfect. Okay, it's amazing. Like, it's amazing. Fenty Beauty lipstick is like made for like prostitutes, and because like it won't, don't transfer over. It just doesn't. I bought a jogger outfit from Rainbow last winter and it's still in good shape. Okay. I saw some stuff. I just don't know if I can get with the whole rainbow stuff just yet. I just don't know if it's gonna work for me. Okay, not for me. But yeah. I save and listen to all your reviews at work, and my coworkers hear me cracking up and want to know what I'm listening to. If you started watching through, thank you, Sassy Celeste. Yeah, a lot of people watch my stuff when they at work. Like, I listen to my favorite people when I'm driving to work. Like I get up in the morning and I listen to Alex, and I'll be driving to work and I'll listen to Ashley, and I'll be driving home and I'll listen to Rox or to Bondi, and I listen to all them different times of the day. And I be laughing too. But I try to make all my videos like funny. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I don't want nobody like watching me like, oh my God, I hate that bitch. And some may, and some do, and it's fine, okay? It's still a coin, it's still a view. However, I like that people get my sense of humor. They get, how I'm like, I be joking or whatever. Or when I'm pissed off, they find it funny how pissed off I be about stuff, and I start going off. But I've always, like, the same way I will watch a show and go off, it's the same way in real life. If someone pissed me off, how I go off. And so I just kind of, it's all still me. It's all still me. But it's just weird. My mama gave me some very warm, comfortable pajamas. Dana Scott said she's a new subscriber. Thank you, Dana Scott. I just recently started liking pajamas. And I bought a whole bunch of pair of pajamas from everywhere. So, because I'm like, when you get older, you don't want to be just walking around the house naked. Like, what I'm saying? You want to have on, like, something. Because if the house catch on fire, you don't want to run out naked. So, yeah, I just started liking, pajamas. I probably bought like 30 new pajama sets. Okay, and I don't wear them all the time, but sometimes I just want to be lounging around the house in a nice little pair of shorts and a nice little top, or some nice little, pajama pants. It's just, Anyway, question: what do you think of Michael B. Jordan seeing a therapist, but he still hasn't got? I didn't read that story. I'm not surprised. Other people like Jack Nicholson talked about how he had to get out of character from the Joker. I know LL Cool J talked about how he had to go to counseling, kind of calm himself down after he played the character God in Too Deep. Other actors have said how they have had to decompress from getting into these roles. Was it Denzel Washington? Somebody else said something, but I'm not shocked. Even, they said that Jack Nicholson talked to Heath Ledger before Heath Ledger played his version of the Joker, and it was said that Jack Nicholson mentioned, you don't get too deep into that character, because he said he had to kind of separate himself. I'm not surprised. I'm really not. I think it's smart for actors to be sure that they can, separate fiction from true life. And when you get the role of a bad guy, and you have to encompass this bad guy and his thoughts and his being an actor is more than seeing the words on the script and reenacting it. Being an actor means you have to encompass that character. If you have never seen In Too Deep and LL Cool J, who played God, he was that character, and that's what an actor is. That's why some people you be looking like, no, that's just you. That's just you reading words. You're not the character. You know what I'm saying? And for me it makes sense. I think that's brave of him to admit that. And I hope other actors who may get lost in their, that's how people spiral. You know what I'm saying? Because they get caught up in these characters they play or these songs they make or these, so you get caught up in the bullshit of it all, the whole rigmarole of it. And you have to decompress it. You know what I'm saying? But that's also why I say I'm very careful over what I watch and what I let into my spirit, because that shit can take hold of you and you go down a whole little tunnel. Okay, and he played a bad guy who hated someone, and so he had to encompass that. I think they said Michael Ealy on the set of that movie when it was him and was it Gabrielle Union? He played the crazy, or no, Sanaa Lathan, and he was the crazy dude under the bed or whatever. I can't think of the name of it, but he said that they would say how him on set he was scary because he stayed in character. And then he said after the fact that he also kind of like decompressed. He said because I couldn't be friendly with them on set because of the character I was, because it would make my scenes not authentic. So that's the mark of a true actor. You are encompassing, or is that a word? Encompassing? I might be saying it wrong, but you know what I mean. You are taking in that character. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? That was a long ass answer. Okay. If we are we done? We done with questions. Yay! Okay. So the last thing I'm gonna show, I did it in my last live that I did Wednesday. There is going to be a 10,000 subscriber giveaway. There will be 3 winners. Okay, 3 winners. And I had to order the stuff and it's just 3 things a person gonna win. So I'm gonna post the actual post about the sweepstakes tomorrow or Sunday. With all the rules or whatever, but I will show y'all what it's going to be. And some of y'all may have seen it if y'all watched the last live that I did. So, at first, I was going to do, like, my own merchandise. But I said, no, I want y'all to buy that. Okay, all the way down. So, I was like, I'm going to, order some stuff that is, like, specially made. And so, everyone won't have it. This is what I think my battery dead. It is. Oh no, it's not. But I want to charge my phone because I don't want the battery to be low. So I hate when I plug it up and the damn iTunes thing pop up. I can see myself. Okay, so yeah, I put the gifts. I think Trey was on the other one. So the sweepstakes would be 3 winners. Okay, you just have to answer some questions, and what I'm saying, out of the people who answer these questions right, whoever answers the most questions right, I will pull 3 names. Like I would have to look a little random automated picker who would do it. And there are rules and regulations and all that stuff. But everybody is eligible to, to get something, even my moderators. So first is this a pen. It's a J Lee's Corner pen. Wait. I have to make sure. So I don't know if y'all can see it. It's a J Lee's Corner pen. Okay. Then I have a journal. Okay. And this is the journal that I have. Wait. Okay. So that's the journal. So, you know, it says J Lee's Corner. It says J Birds, established in 2017 with my whole little logo thing on it. And then it's just like a little calendar on the inside for you guys. And then it's just, you know what I'm saying, lined paper. So, you know what I'm saying, this is take a little notes and whatever, these little bills and everything. You know what I'm saying, little cute thing. And then I also have this tote bag. And it's so cute. I wish I would have got my cell phone, but I haven't got my cell phone yet either. So this is the tote bag. And it's a nice size tote bag. So, of course, it has the Daily's Corner logo on the front. Okay. And then on the back, it just says J Birds. Okay. So, and it's a nice size bag. Okay. You can fit a whole bunch of stuff in here. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You can put a little laundry in there, whatever. So this is what people will wear when they do it. And I just wanted something, you know, something easy. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, you know, let me send y'all some of my goodies or whatever. It's like, nah, purchase that stuff. Purchase that stuff. It is a nice size. It really, really is. I want to like blow my nose. But yeah, so I'm gonna have 3 winners for that, and then that'll be good. But that will be, I think I may record it tonight and it's posted tomorrow. You know, and you will have like a certain time frame that you have to answer the questions, and you know how you have to send it to me, whatever. I'm gonna do all that, and then of course I'll just mail you the stuff. So that is the gifts for the. I'm not selling the bag yet. If people wanted to buy the bag, I would take like pre-orders that you have to like PayPal me, and then I would just have the orders sent out, because these bags I got them from a different site than my Teespring site. So that's just different. But yeah. The disgruntled, you just helped me with my first giveaway. Oh, thank you. Well, you're welcome, I guess. Disgruntled. That's a long word. Hey, Nay. You can't. Girl, I'm about to get off. Because I'm like, I ain't got no more questions. I think we discussed everything. We did. Oh, well, we did. Okay, I'll do 2 more things. You know, the whole the whole, the R. Kelly screening that a gun threat was called in. People were saying R. Kelly called in. No, he didn't. His ex-wife was saying he called in. No, he didn't. I don't believe that it was. I think he may have known someone who had a phone, who made a phone call, but I don't think he himself did it at all. I'll say that. And I was also going to talk about Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry was nice enough to go to 2 Walmart? I think 2 Walmarts in Georgia, and he paid off people's layaways for Christmas. And so I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. That was amazing. Because people put stuff in there. People who can afford all the stuff they have in layaway can't really afford it. That's why they put it in layaway, because they can't afford to buy it all right now, and they're waiting for the right payday to be able to get gifts. So I feel like, you know, because like some people go, we've seen some other stars go when they like go to the register and pay for people. Pay them layaways off, because the layaways are from people who are hard working and just can't afford it right now, and they waiting to get it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was absolutely, you know, a great thing to do. And he paid everything except like maybe a penny or $1 or whatever. And the people had to come pay a little penny, pay a little $1, because that's the only way the store could probably keep holding the stuff. It had to be some kind of balance. They left like $1 on there. See, and now it was so, if you know, it was just nice. It was really, really nice. And sometimes, you know, it's nice to, you know what I'm saying, pay it forward. I remember one time I was at Checkers, and the lady or somebody in the car ahead of me like paid for my food, and I was like, that was so nice. And she's in the person like, yeah, sometimes people come here and they'll say, well, how much is the order behind me? Put it on my cart and let them know, I'm saying, happy, or whatever, happy holidays or whatever. So I think I'm going to do that, I'm saying, here and there. They kind of still give back one way or the other, I'm saying, pay for somebody's food. I'm not going to go pay for nobody's layaway. I ain't got it like that. But, I'm saying, I don't think there's nothing wrong with, like, paying for someone's stuff a little bit here and there. See, it was really, really nice. Oh, it was in Georgia, so that was good. So, yeah, I'm about to play live for y'all because it's midnight. We've been on here for 2 hours. We had a whole great conversation. We discussed everything we was going to discuss. Again, I will have the giveaway stuff up this weekend. I will have Growing Up Hip Hop, Married to Medicine, 90 Day Fiance, the 2 Teen Mom shows. I may do a couple things. I gotta check the blog and see what's going on or whatever in these streets, in these blogging streets or whatever, and we shall see. So, I'm going to end it here. Y'all know how when I end these live streams, I'll hit stop streaming on my end, and it don't hit the stream. And sometimes it cut me off when it ain't supposed to, and sometimes it don't. It's really, really, really weird. So, I'm going to say, I love you all. I'm glad we all had a good time. A little kiki here, a little kiki there. If you have questions that you want to put up for the adult live, please either send them to me via email or DM me on IG. Y'all know my email address is in the description box below. So is my IG or whatever. And when I get enough questions, we will do a whole live. If I don't have to say a name, but if I don't have the questions from people, I can't have a live. So again, either send me a DM or send me an email with your adult questions, and we can have this adult live. But I need the questions. I need the questions. I need the topics, okay? What's going to be the topics? What's going to be the topics? So, everybody have a great weekend. When you go somewhere, pay for somebody's stuff behind you, okay? And if you can't pay for it all, pay $5 on it, okay? Just do some, pay $10 on it, okay? This would be great. Get some good night's sleep. I have my antics up on Instagram sometime. I'm gonna have antics up on here. I'm gonna have antics up everywhere. Antics. Anyway, love you all. Love you. I'm gonna FaceTime you in 1 minute when I end up. Okay, and peace. But I don't know when it's gonna end. So I'm gonna wait till I see the peace sign on the thing, and then I'm gonna cut it off. And that's how y'all know it cut her off when she was still talking. But yeah, peace, peace, peace. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think it did it yet. This is so funny. But I just don't want. Okay, I saw it. Now it's done.